banks that were too big to fail are much bigger now, and they're even more insolvent. The Fed never really stress tested what was going to happen. They just assumed that stagflation was impossible, so they didn't bother to test for it. But the economic event that the banks can't handle is a big decline in the economy coupled with a rise in inflation. So if we have high inflation and recession at the same time, the banks are going to fail. And the problem is the public is going to want to withdraw its money from these banks because the banks are not going to be able to pay an interest rate anywhere near enough to compensate for the continued erosion of the value of their deposits through inflation. And of course, when people want to get their money out of the banks, the money isn't there. It's been lost. It's tied up in underwater mortgages. And so the only way that people can get their money is if the Fed prints it. But when the Fed prints it, it just destroys even more of the value. And so it accelerates the momentum for a spiraling inflation.